The beautiful scene you see behind us is going to be, within the next few months, an 18-hole disc golf course, one of the nicest in our area, and that's because of this guy right here. Joe Hine is the course designer, among many other things, for the Roanoke Valley Disc Golf Association. Joe, tell us a little bit about the history of this project and how long you've been involved.
Sure. Well, first let me start by saying I'm part of a great team. I'm not a lone sole designer, but we've started this project back in March of last year when it was brought to us that Explore Park could potentially be interested in putting in with their new installation and expanding the facilities, putting in a disc golf course. So we got involved, and then me and 3 other gentlemen have spent time over the past year and some months looking across the property, setting up where we think holes should go, and then utilizing our club and the member base of our club to try to volunteer to help build things like this, where you see fairways defined and working in the woods to clear trees and whatever else goes into creating holes.
Well, at the time of recording this, you say you're about halfway through, and we expect this to open up either in fall or early spring. So talk about what goes into designing a course, and how many hours does it take to design a course like this?
Sure. It depends. In this particular case, it's been a challenging, in a good way, challenging piece of property. A lot of time's gone into just the design aspect. Usually a lot of your time is in the installation piece, which we're in the middle of doing now. Mm-hmm. So I would say it starts with, first you look at the property, and we as a team went out individually and together and just walked the property, see what you're working with. You're looking at foliage, you're looking at elevation, you're looking at, how is flow going to work between one hole to the next. And as we've done that, we kind of started to find a particular flow and on a layout. And then we turn around and we prioritize what areas need work. And then we communicate with Roanoke County and the maintenance team what we're going to work on. We have some volunteer days that have happened since January. We've had 5 of them so far, plus numerous other days where we've come out and done some volunteer work.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what folks will see once the course opens. Sure. It's a full 18-hole course, and what's unique about this location makes it a good course? 2
things. I mean, you can see in the distance just these really old trees, these massive, what they've called wolf trees, which was a new term to me, and just it's referring to these old hardwoods that are unique, because this whole area got timbered out back a while ago. But so the foliage and having a lot of these old hardwood trees to use and to highlight, and then in addition to that, just the elevation changes, these rolling hills, which is beautiful set here in the mountains, but makes it
a challenging course as well, but also a course the way that you're designing it that anyone from a novice all the way up to a pro can play.
Sure. I mean, what you utilize, and part of the design is you're going to use more than one tee. So just like in golf, you have multiple skill level tees, and in addition to that, we also foresee multiple pin locations, so you can slide a pin from an easier setting to a more challenging setting.
Well, we look forward to seeing what comes of this course over the next few months, and we expect to be right back here on the show with a guided tour of all 18 holes not too long from now. So find out more about the project at explorepark.org, and look forward to some good disc golfing times.